Hi, I'm Mr. Smith. This is my mixed class. We have some independent learners and we have a young new student. Today we're going to be making brownies and we're going to work in two different groups. I'm going to have our independent learners work together to read what needs to be done and to actually double the amount of brownies that they're going to make. So they're going to make two batches into one set of brownies. And I'm going to help our new student to learn the directions for baking brownies, and she will prepare her own set. Okay? So let's begin.
Okay, you want us to go over?
What we're going to do, first I'm just going to read the directions very quickly, and then we're going to go to work. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees or 325 if we're using glass pans. We're going to grease the bottoms of the pans. We're going to empty the mix into a bowl. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of oil, 2 teaspoons of water, and 1 egg. We're going to mix with a spoon until all the particles are moistened, which is about 50 strokes. We're going to spread the batter into the pan, then we're going to bake for 20 minutes. Okay? Everyone got that? Okay.
Yeah, good.
Learners, independent learners, I think you're...
Ours is over here?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to work with Caitlin.
Need eggs or anything?
Read the instructions.
Okay.
Alright, so we need our materials over here, but I have a PowerPoint for us. I personally think, excuse me, I don't know if you agree, it's 3 steps here, but step number 2 has, I think, about 5 steps in it. Does this look easy or difficult, or have you ever made brownies before?
Yeah, I just get one of the green ones.
Okay, well, let's see if the PowerPoint actually helps, because it does help me. Our independent learners are helping us to grease the pans in advance. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to bake the brownies. The first thing we need to do is heat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, 2 things. 1, I'm going to have you heat the oven. Preheat. That's clear what that means, right? What would you think? We're going to heat the oven, but we're going to preheat it. We're going to turn the oven on now so that it gets hot while we're preparing our mixture. And then do you know what this is?
How many degrees?
Yeah, okay. Can you say that word?
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, okay, so you know all about that. It's a temperature scale. So let's go and turn the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit.
Kayla's going to do that.
Yeah, she's going to turn the oven on right here. She's going to turn it on. There's that, yeah, it goes to your, there you go. 325.
Yep, she's got it.
She got it, very good.
Okay.
This one was tricky ones that you have to say, like, adjust it just so, just tricky.
Okay. And now we need our supplies over here. If you can come back, this is going to be our work area here.
Okay, we'll just bring it over to you then.
Thank you.
We'll do that for you. We'll bring over the eggs.
Brownies.
We'll bring over the eggs for you. And
All right, yep. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to empty the brownie mix into the bowl.
you might need a scissors to cut the thing with,
She's got it. Not here. Thanks.
in case you need it.
Now you guys, you're doubling your recipe and you're putting it all in one pan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
Well, are this in there?
Yep.
So 2 of us. Yeah, half a cup.
Good. Okay.
2 tablespoons of water. So that
And now we need a 1/4 cup of oil. Can you actually say? Do you know what that means? That?
quarter.
Yeah. I geared this not knowing how much you would or wouldn't know, so you clearly know what a 1/4 is. So let's add a 1/4 cup into the mix of oil. You okay? The cup. Oh, one of our learner assistants brought you the cup.
Oh, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry.
That'll happen in a
classroom.
Yeah, thank you for the help.
Oh, they're so
So let's
helpful.
fill that up close to the top as we can, a little bit more. Super.
We're going to need, that's the tablespoon, and we need 2 tablespoons, so we will
Great.
need 4.
Okay. So the next step is going to be to add 2 tablespoons of water.
Okay, we'll bring in the tablespoon too. Now, the problem is you're gonna have to figure, oh, you know what we can do?
Just bring a little bowl of water.
And there's 2 there's just some water, you need 2 of those in there, sweetie.
2 tablespoons.
Twix.
Super. Okay, that's it for the water.
And now we have to mix with a spoon until all particles are moistened, about 50 strokes.
Okay, now we need to crack an egg and put that in the bowl. Great. Uh-oh.
Anybody got eggshells in it?
And then we need to mix everything up so that it's all smooth, and it would be recommended about 50 swirls.
Okay. 20 for you.
Oh, 20, okay. Fun lesson, and then you get
Want me to
the
hold-
lesson.
hold
I think it's fun.
Well, anyway, it's so nice. And my favorite thing was when we had each kid introduce their potato.
Oh, I see.
And they had to do,
Oh,
they
my.
did their potato, their real potato. And the first group worked really well, they were very cooperative, and we sat in a circle and we identified their potato. The next group were throwing potatoes at one another. So we quit doing that.
Yeah.
We only tried it once. So
Hey, all right, that looks great too. You know what? Let's make sure that we get all those little particles all done. 50, 51, 60, I don't know,
They just give you an estimation.
an estimation. But it looks good. Oh no, there you go. There you go. All right.
Oh, we did.
Okay, let's take a look and see how things are going with our independent group.
You're fine, Mr. Snap.
I don't see any explosions or anything on the floor, so the oven's ready to go now. Cool. So if we'll need our pans. I think this is
I think we'll get it.
her pan, and our assistants helped by pre-greasing it for you. And let's go ahead and put all of the batter
We'll need to
into
spread
the
it
bowl.
out. That's what you're. Well, go here, you get to lick the pan.
I believe we've done it.
Mm.
I don't think we put the lid back on.
Mm. Put the lid on what? We didn't put the lid back on that bowl. It's over there.
We failed brownies.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
That's all right, I was ready. You didn't have a shake. You give us that, you give it first, you probably scrape it out.
This one's fine.
Oh, good.
She got it covered.
Yep.
She didn't get it stopped over herself. That's fine.
Yeah, she did better
Yeah,
homemaker than I
excellent.
did.
Okay, drop that in there. Actually, no, use the spoon and kind of spread that batter out so it's even.
This is called monitor and adjust. Want to taste your brownie?
Well, you know what? I can do the honors.
Seriously, these go longer.
That's an interesting point we didn't think about.
We didn't make accommodations for the size.
For the size.
There you go. Our experiment was successful.
Well, at any rate, let's taste new student brownies. Tastes good,
Good,
just like a brownie should.
good.
The smell's right, the texture's right. It's moist. It's not overcooked. It's very chocolatey. Chocolatey. Alright, so independent learners brownie is kind of like a pudding in the middle. The edges are cooked. A little bit gooey. Tastes just fine though.
And we're going to cook them longer.
Cook it a little longer to have a batch, so we can recover this one.
Yes.
Good, well want to get the boys up for some brownie work? Well done. Those were just right. I'll try to zoom